What's up YouTube? I'm here at Starbucks right now, here near Main Place Mall. Check it out. I'm about to do a YouTube live. I'm gonna do something a little different though this time. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do YouTube live on my phone, record it with this camera, and then delete the live video and post this live higher quality video on YouTube instead in that place. I'll try it out. So let's do the YouTube live. 3, 2, 1, and all right, let's go. What is up YouTube? I want to welcome you guys to Ask a Dev episode number 10. Episode number 10. When I go on YouTube live, I just go ahead and I talk about a certain topic and I just answer all your questions. And that's what I usually do on my YouTube live. But actually, I haven't done a YouTube live in a long time. And because I haven't done a YouTube live in a long time, and one of the main reasons is because I don't really know what to talk about. I'm here. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me. What is up, Sebastian? What is up, JRMS? What's up, Santiago? Seif? Hope you guys are doing good. You know what, guys? I want to let you guys know, for those who are live right now, I'm actually recording you guys on my new camera. Do you guys see my camera right there? Right now, and you know, for anyone who's talking, you'll probably be seen right here. But I'm actually talking on my new camera. I'm gonna record this, delete it, and upload it later. So what is up, everyone? Check out where I'm at. It's pretty chill right now. I'm here right now. Questions are coming in now. Let's go ahead and answer them. Wow, a lot of questions came in all at once. Oh my. Okay, Caesar. All right, Caesar's asking, how do you keep that motivation to keep coding? Honestly, this is a really good question, Caesar. Very, very good question. The reason that it's a really good question is because, you know, like, I'm a programmer. I am a programmer. I work with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, MySQL. I work with a lot of different languages. But also, I do a lot of things in church, which is my biggest passion. And then the next thing is that I do a lot of YouTube now. And then, yeah, and to be quite honest, if you compare YouTube and programming, YouTube is more fun. Because you get to interact with so many people, I get to interact with all you guys. And so what is one way that I personally, and I've answered this many times, but my answer will be a little bit different this time. How do I keep my motivation to keep coding? I remember why I did it in the first place. I remember why I went all out in the first place. I think of when I made my first website, that feeling I had. I think of like just remembering that power you have to be able to create something. But even now, when you work at a company, even the owners, even if you make a mistake, they need you. They won't fire you. They need you. They love you. You're the reason that the company's doing well. And so I remember the reasons why I started programming, my passion of having that power to create anything you could ever imagine. The limit is up to you. It's not up to someone else. Your limits, your capabilities is all in the effort that you put in. There's nothing in the world like that. Programming is unlike anything else in the world. You could paint as much as you can, but unless you have the skill of an actual true talent of a painter, you won't necessarily do well as a painter. And so how do I keep that motivation is I think of why I did it in the first place. So that is a good question, man. Very good question. Tyler, how often do you use JavaScript loops at your job? I'm learning JavaScript, and will I ever use loops? Yes. Tyler, that is a really good question, man. Loops is something that I use pretty much every single day. Now, I don't create it every single day because I use pretty much the same code every single time. But loops are very, very important. You use it for many different things. You use it for registration pages. You use it for, honestly, shopping carts at times. So loops is essential to developer. You need to learn how to use functions. You need to be able to work with arrays. You have to be able to work with loops. You have to be able to work with all these different things in JavaScript. Loops, the reason that you learn them so early within Team Treehouse or let's say Udacity is because they're essential to having a strong foundation as a programmer. So it's very important. Don't skip through it like I did. I know it now because I had to endure it at work, but I could have learned it and understood it better if I didn't rush through it at Team Treehouse. So loops is very important, man. Good question. That's a very good question. I like that. All right, let's see. Santiago, what is the best way to sell your skills to a potential company, even with little experience? Man, you guys are asking good questions today. Oh shoot. Okay, so Santiago's asking again, how can you sell yourself or your skill to a potential company? Now, I think this is a very important question. You have to be able to know how to sell yourself. And why is it important to sell yourself is because technically, there's a lot of competition right now for front-end web developers. There's a lot of competition right now. Sorry guys if it's a little loud. can you guys hear me though? There's a lot of competition on how to become, get your first job as a junior dev. And so one good way to sell yourself, I said this before, number one, is that when you actually get an interview, the first part is to get an interview first. When you pass the phone interview, which usually happens, you have to get in. And the number one way to sell yourself is this. You have to be able to smile, number one. Number two, you need to be able to clean up your social media, because a lot of people are signing up for internships at my company, right? And we'll potentially be looking for another intern in a couple months very soon. And the one thing I did for everyone that sent me a resume is I looked up their social media. If their social media wasn't clean, there was one guy who had like drugs all over his Instagram, beer everywhere. Now, is it bad to drink? No, it's not bad to drink. A lot of people drink wine at my office. Now, drugs, that's not technically good, right? But why would you put that all over your social media if you're trying to apply for a tech company? So number one, yes, you have to smile. Number two, you have to be able to clean up your social media. You like that extra light I'm getting from the car. And number three is that you have to be able to just be positive. You have to remember why you did it. And really what I did is I researched a lot of questions online and how to prepare for an interview. Although technically when I had an interview at my company, they didn't ask me any technical questions. All they asked me was what languages I knew. So hopefully that helped. It was a little brief, but I gotta get through the other questions. All right, let's see. But good question, man, good question. All right, Mike from Texas says, I need a new laptop to learn and work on coding. Doesn't matter what kind of laptop I use. Mike, it doesn't matter what laptop you use. I used a $300 laptop for 3 months. And I was using that laptop for 7 months until I bought the MacBook Pro I have right now, which is this one, this MacBook Pro. And so, you know, I recently bought my MacBook Pro. You can use any computer, you don't need to have a Mac. Actually, my next video, sometime next week, will be why so many programmers use Macs, not Windows, and I'll go over that too. But you don't need a good computer, man, to be good or to learn any programming. Technically, you could actually learn coding just through a book at Barnes & Noble. Go to a library and just make an HTML file and code there. Or you could technically use your phone as well. You could use anything to learn code. It's just how bad do you want it? That's a good question, man. All right, Barbara, what's up? Everything awesome. How's SQL going for you, man? And I'm almost done with that course. It's cool. I'm not too good at my SQL. I'm not using SQL. I'm using MySQL, and I'm transitioning to MariaDB. So MySQL isn't that big a priority for me at this moment, although I should learn it very well. It's going good. It's actually pretty easy. Again, if you guys want to make sure you keep up and watch all my live videos when I go live, all you need to do is go ahead and just hit that little bell button on YouTube. Let me show you guys right now, actually. So all you need to do, here you go, I'm gonna go to someone's YouTube channel right now, and this is all you need to do. So, let's say I'm gonna subscribe to this guy right now. I click this, subscribe, and what you need to do is click that bell, boom. Notifications from Terra Arts Movies, send me all notifications, save, boom. So now I will be notified with every single time that he posts a video. So that's it. Alright guys, thank you. I'm out. This is Krishan. This is Life for Web Developer, and I'm out. Bye.